welcome to another study with MTM Mountaintop Ministries. It is our prayer that God continues to reveal himself to you through his word. Thank you for joining us, and as always, remember God's message to us in Proverbs 1:23. Repent at my rebuke, then I will pour out my thoughts to you. I will make known to you my teachings. In this study series, we are using excerpts from one of my sermons entitled, You Can Win This Fight. The focus is on being fearless by trusting in God during instances of spiritual warfare in your life. The text used is Judges chapter 7, verses 15 through 22. It captures Gideon's triumphant battle against the Midianite army. Due to one of Israel's periods of idolatry, the nation was experiencing a harsh season of oppression by the Midianites. God called Gideon as a deliverer and gave him an assurance of victory. Now they're on the verge of engaging in warfare. Let's pick up with this portion of the study.
The battle is between God and Satan. The battle is between light and darkness. If you can imagine a pond, and in that pond you have all different types of fish, and you and I are the fish in the pond. And on one bank you have Satan and his fishing rod. And on the other side you have Jesus. Now let me deal with Satan first. Satan is an expert fisherman. Now, he doesn't come ill-prepared. He comes with a tackle box this big and this deep. If he doesn't catch you going to, he'll catch you going fro. If he doesn't catch you going up, he'll catch you going down. And he has every type of bait you can imagine in that tackle box because he does not know what type of fish he may encounter. You see, the people on this side of the church may be red snappers, and they only bite a certain kind of bait. The people on this side of the church may be catfish. You see, you have to fish different from catfish when you're fishing from brim. You have to drag the bottom when you're fishing for catfish, and when you're fishing from brim, you use crickets and worms and all this. There are all different types of variations that you have to take into consideration when you're fishing. And the devil is ready. He knows just what type of worm to put on the hook to get you to bite. He knows just what type of bait can tantalize your imagination. He knows just how to fix it. He knows just how to set it. Now, I don't call myself an expert fisherman. I go along with other folk that know how to fish. And I learn and pick up a little things here and there. And usually when I go fishing, I'll take me a cinnamon roll and a drink. And I throw my line in the water and if I catch a fish, good. If I don't catch a fish, I just run by Captain D's on the way home, and I'll be straight. But I remember the first time I ever fished with a cricket. I was going with Brother Rob Malone. We went down there. He showed me how to bait the hook, because I was first of all, I had never played with no insects, so I was about half scared. So I had to get over that cricket thing. So I got where I could hold the cricket and do what I wanted to with it. And then I would bait the hook and I'd throw it out there. And then in 2 seconds, the cricket was gone. He said, you're not doing it right. He showed me how you had to go up behind the head and stick it through the body and come out through the leg and fix it so that he wouldn't be able to get, I'm sorry. But that's how you have to do it. So you had to fix it so that the cricket would stay on the hook. So when the fish came and bit at the cricket still on the hook, the fish would get more enticed. I want to get it. He hit it again, and when he hits it and pulls that barb in the water, that's when you snatch him up. You see, the devil know how to play with you. He know how to bait the hook. He know how to move it around. He know how to jiggle it just so you'll snap it, and when you snap it, he'll snatch the hook. So we have to be mindful of the devices of the enemy. We have to know how the devil operates so that we can avoid him and so that we can understand when a trap is about. We have to have what you call spiritual discernment to see when the devil is moving, to see when the devil is in somebody. So you won't go fussing and fighting with somebody when it ain't even them that got control of their own body. You have to realize, if they don't realize, that it's a spiritual battle that's going on. But now we go around fussing at what they said about me, and you ought to not to go back and forth with one another. You just need to get on your knees and pray and put that thing in God's hand. And when you put it in God's hand, he'll fight your battle, because the battle is not yours. Anyway. Now Satan's on this side of the bank, but Jesus is on the other side. And Jesus is not fishing with a bamboo stick, with a brim buster, but he's fishing with a net. Now, how are you going to catch fish with a net when the fish are in the water? Differences. See, Satan's over here with bait, trying to catch you, trying to fool you, trying to trick you, trying to deceive you and to think you're getting some food, trying to make you think you're getting something. And just when you bite his lie, he'll snatch you up. But Jesus sits over here with his net, saying, come unto me, ye that are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest. He's not out there with a line in the water trying to trick you. He's saying, when you get tired of fighting, when you get tired of out there running around thinking you are big and bad enough to do everything you think you can do, just come on in the net. Don't you remember when he was with those boys fishing, he was trying to show the power of his father? And he told them to launch out into the deep. And before they could get the net out there good, fish were jumping in the net. You wonder how you can be blessed? You wonder how you can prosper? Is stop fighting God. Stop fighting God. Don't resist him. Resist the devil.
Our brief time together has come to an end for now. I hope these few words have been a blessing to you. Please check out the next part of our series as soon as it posts. Don't forget to visit our YouTube channel, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for all of our content.